In one of Los Angeles's upscale neighborhoods, where trees line the streets and the lights from luxury cars shimmer on rain-soaked sidewalks, there stood a renowned veterinary clinic called Healthy Paws. Known for its premium services, the clinic was often visited by the elite, and sometimes even Hollywood celebrities. But behind its glossy image stood Dr. Bradford, the head veterinarian, a man of strict principles and little patience. He followed rules to the letter, never bent them, and didn't believe in exceptions. No one entered his clinic without an appointment, and no pet received treatment unless officially registered. The clinic walls were adorned with photos of Dr. Bradford posing with celebrities and their pets, as if fame was the key to compassion. One rainy winter evening, just before closing time, a mysterious man walked in. He wore a long black coat and held a small trembling dog in his arms. His face was partially hidden by a cap and dark sunglasses, but something about his presence radiated sadness and urgency. He approached the front desk and said softly, "Please, my dog is hurt. I need help, urgently." The receptionist looked up, hesitated, and then glanced at the dog, who was whimpering in pain. It seemed like the poor thing had injured one of its legs, maybe twisted it, maybe a small fall. Before she could respond, Dr. Bradford stepped out from the back, having overheard the conversation. He walked forward confidently, examined the man with a cold expression, and asked, "Do you have an appointment?" The man replied calmly, "No, but it's an emergency." Dr. Bradford shook his head while flipping through his schedule. "I'm sorry. We're fully booked. That's our policy." The man took a small step back, his voice now pleading. "Please. I'm willing to pay anything, just help the dog." The doctor frowned and replied flatly, "We don't take bribes. Please leave." Silence fell. The man nodded slowly and whispered, "Thank you anyway." He walked out quietly, the rain pouring down as he stepped into a sleek black car waiting by the curb. Within moments, he disappeared into the misty night. Inside, the receptionist stood frozen, staring through the window. Something about that man was hauntingly familiar. That voice, that face, even hidden, it felt familiar. She rushed to her computer, frantically typing, opening images and videos, comparing faces, until her hands stopped, eyes wide. Oh my God, no way. There was no doubt. The man who had just been turned away was Keanu Reeves. The humble Hollywood star. The man behind The Matrix, John Wick, and countless stories of kindness and humility. By the next morning, social media exploded with a single headline. "Veterinarian refuses to treat Keanu Reeves' dog." Tweets flooded in. Instagram was on fire. The hashtag #KeanuDog was trending worldwide. The clinic's Google reviews tanked from 5 stars to barely 1 in a matter of hours. Memes, outrage, think pieces, people couldn't believe how the clinic treated someone like Keanu, famous not just for his movies, but for helping strangers, riding the subway, and sitting with the homeless. Reporters gathered outside the clinic. Angry messages poured in. Dr. Bradford issued a formal statement in defense, but it was far too late. The internet wasn't in a forgiving mood. Days later, Keanu posted a photo on Instagram. It showed his dog, recovering in a sunny garden, one leg wrapped gently, but tail wagging happily. The caption read, "Thank you to the real doctor who helped us, without asking who I was. He just looked at my dog, and saw a soul in need of kindness." Then he added, "Animals don't care about fame. They only know who truly loves them." The post received millions of likes and thousands of comments from fans and fellow celebrities. As for Healthy Paws, it announced a temporary closure, citing a need for professional reevaluation. And somewhere far from the noise and headlines, Keanu sat peacefully in his backyard, sipping coffee, his dog beside him. Quiet. Content. Just as he's always been. Never chasing the spotlight, only kindness.